Guys, Ivan van Rooyen and Marius Louw.
Yeah, you introduced us. Ivan left it later in the end. Yeah, obviously not happy with the first half, but good finish there to grab 2 points.
Well, let me start with the positive. We spoke about the preseason. If you lose, you still got more points. I think we fell 3 points short of top 8. So I think last season probably would have walked away with 0 points. To come back and put up a fight like that and score 5 tries to get 2 points is a bonus. But it's our own fault that it's not 5. I think that 15 minutes before halftime, we made 2 crucial areas which they capitalised and scored from. Not really clinical enough in that latter part of the first half, but obviously second half we managed to keep the ball and get quick ball on the front foot a lot better.
Just we obviously didn't get a chance to chat to you about the selection and that. Was there a reason behind some guys like Ron and Enko off the bench, perhaps not starting? Because if you look at it now, the obvious argument is maybe perhaps they should have started.
Well, they both came back from injury. To be honest, Ron missed both warm-up games, so he came in blind in the sense that we couldn't manage to play either game, and Enko came off a quite serious knee injury. To be fair, they probably wouldn't have lost at 80, but boy, they put him a big 30.
Walter?
Oh, sorry.
You see, fitness is going to be important the last 20 minutes, so you must be happy with that coming through.
I think it was a lot better from us. Fitness, but also execution. And yes, they work hand in hand. The fitter you are, the more you can concentrate. We definitely fit a lot fitter than last year this time. Just a skill area or the non-execution of plan hurt us in 20 minutes today.
Even you guys made a lot less purchases than some of the other franchises, obviously. And you've obviously struggled to get the top 8 last season. Do you feel that you've got the squad to get over there? You've obviously got a bunch of young guys coming through. But in terms of experience, do you feel you've got enough?
Yeah, Brendan, I think that's a good question. If you in the inner circle, we feel that we've got quite a bit more experience in the squad than last year. We've managed to keep all the guys for the first time in 7 or 8 years, or whatever the status. So there's a real belief in the squad that not just 23, but probably 35, 40 guys is really good enough to really excel in the URC. And then, as you see, the Ron Venters and the Cubans and the Yankees, there's another bunch of them, about 8 to 10 guys, which is 20, 21 years old, that probably not really this year, they could crack the nut, but really become an era, as they say, 2 or 3 years from now. So we feel we've got that layers of experience, good bunch in the middle, age-wise, and then youngsters coming through. It's just like I say, whether it's game time, whether it is execution, it's just getting that aligned.
Last season also taught you guys some lessons about perhaps rotating the squad and maybe looking more at your depth and stuff. Do you feel you've got enough depth as well?
Yeah, I think if I'm really honest, I think all the South African coaches, myself especially, we always need more depth in the type 5 especially. We do with Gordon and Etienne Westhuizen, with them joining us this season. We've altered that a little bit. So if you look at our 4 looses currently, whether it's JP coming back from injury, Gordon that's joined us now, Morgan and Reinhard Fransberg, we feel there's a nice senior, there's a younger senior, then there's 2 really exciting juniors. I think apart from 1 or 2 positions, we feel like that throughout the bank. Yes, we don't have Fox, but I honestly believe within the next World Cup cycle, the next 4 years, we can easily produce 6 to 8 quality books.
And just on injuries, how far is Gitwell, how far is Ron, JP, all those guys from being fit?
Yeah, we managed to get Ron Venter and Enko ready for this game, as I said. It's probably a week or 2 too early for some of the other guys. Ed will train fully with us this week, so hopefully he's selectable next week. JP is hopefully selectable next week. Ron Smith either next week or the week after. The only long-term ones currently is Lucas with his arm and Jeremy with his hamstring.
big tour coming up, something different, back to almost Super Rugby type tours, and how do you guys approach that?
Yeah, massive tour. 4-week tour. We're only leaving on Tuesday night, but we probably got to play Edinburgh-backed Scottish team, which is good. Then we got a full Irish, full Italian team in Benetton, then Scarlets, and last one Ulster. So it's a nice tough tour. Great for the squad to spend 4 weeks together, really get even deeper with how we want to play and getting to know each other even better. So one of our goals is to really get tight everywhere we go and use that opportunity. So attacking game against Edinburgh, attacking game against Benetton, attacking game against Scarlets, and also it's a tough ground. So it's a good mix for us to challenge us and see where we are.
Marius, just from your side, sorry, the tour as well. There's positives and negatives from a 4-week tour. Obviously, you spend a lot of time together as a squad. You're away from home for a long time, which you guys haven't done for a couple of years now. But do you still go back to the experience of the Super Rugby tours and how you guys live there?
Yeah, just back to your previous question about a group of guys being together. I think over the last season, we've built quite a bit of cohesion between the team. And on tour you get that as well. You spend a lot more quality time together, you get to analyze a lot better, you get to communicate a lot easier because you're in the hotel the whole time, you travel together, so there's a lot more of that cohesion that you get. And yes, there is an element of the Super Rugby tours coming in, and I think there's a few guys that have experienced that. And yeah, we want to try and build a good team culture going forward onto the tour and making it fun, but also getting the results.
You started quite well this afternoon at first 10 minutes. What went wrong there?
Yeah, I think we just started making errors. We knew we wanted to be a little bit more direct, and we felt there was space out wide, and we just didn't get the ball out wide where we needed to quick enough. I think we exploited that better the second half.
It's always difficult for, I suppose, for fans to see. It's easy to say the bench made the difference, and they did today. They also gave you a little bit of extra impetus. But when you guys were 35 and 14 down at one stage, what was the talk amongst players at that point?
Yeah, I think the chat started already at halftime. We knew that first 10 minutes what we did is what we needed to keep on doing, and we fell away from that in the second half of the first half. So once we did that again in the second half, we got the reward, and we just kept on doing that.
Just a bit disappointing that maybe left it a minute or two too late.
Very disappointing, yes. Especially the first half, we didn't execute our plan, what the coaches implemented. So I also take responsibility for that.
Thoughts on Kieran's try? Wasn't given?
It's sometimes they go for you, sometimes they don't. I think we did quite well, and I think we scored after that. So.
Marius, hoe moeilik is dit om 'n span te kry om hulle koppe gelig te hou as jy 'n eerste helft het wat so 'n bietjie van 'n nagmerrie is?
Ek dink vir 'n span soos ons is dit redelik maklik. Ons het klomp ouens wat taaf is, en ons het agter die paal gestaan en gesê ons theme vir die jaar is tough, tempo, togetherness, en ons het geweet ons gaan nou met tough en ons gaan together moet wees, en ek dink almal het ingestem en ons het dit gedoen.
Okay, en ja, Ivan, dinge het nou baie goed gelyk in die tweede helfte, maar wat dink jy was die groot probleme in die eerste helfte?
Ek dink die prentjie wat die Stormers kan gee op defense like baie aanlokkend vir attack, en ek dink die stryk wat jy kan trap is as jy te vroeg teen die byt gaan, veral in die helfte. Hulle vermoë om iewers man te kry, en ons het 2 keer die bal afgehaal en hulle het 3 gekry. So 'n bietjie meer dissipline rondom plan, dissipline rondom area is wat ons in daai oomblik gekort het. Soos ek sê, klomp positiewe goeders, maar as jy verwys na 20 minute, ons het geweet, soos in Engels sê, they're giving you a false sense of security. En ons het te vroeg so toe gegaan en hulle het uitgebuit, so wel onveilig.
Iets anders wat ook opgeval het is baie van die skoppe het ons veld opgeskop in steede vir om dit uit te skop en hulle het 'n baie gevaarlike agterste 3. Is dit 'n plan gewees of is dit iets wat verkeerd gegaan het?
Ek dink dit was deel van die gamble van ons kant af. Ons het geweet hulle back 3 is die 10 'n sterkpunt. Ons het ook geweet dat ons hulle forwards in die game hou en bowling play probeer opkry het ons gehoop het die laaste 12 minute werk het vir ons. Ek dink as jy groter prentjie kyk en jy kyk wat ons gedoen het die laaste 20 minute en 10 teen gewerk. Ek dink wel ons execution kon bietjie beter gewees het rondom dit. Te veel die bal in die lug gevang. As jy na hulle kyk en dit reg gekry om die bal op die grond te skop teen ons wat op die grond land. So ek dink is 'n bietjie een met ons plan, twee ons 'n bietjie beter geëxecute het, maar die 3 te druk aan einde het dalk die plan gewerk word.
En dan my laaste vraag, die scrums, die eerste 3 scrums het vir die leeu's gegaan, straaskoppe vir die leeu's. En toe is hulle loskop vervang en toe gaan dit weer asof hulle gedomineer het en toe is ons eintlik bietjie op die agtervoet. Het ons iets wat het ons 'n plan wat ons kan maak vorentoe want die prentjie daarna was nie baie goed totdat die reservebank opgekom het. Die reserve vooruit.
Ek dink hulle het die prentjie eers verander en nie net met Lizo se obviously as 'n Springbok se speler. Ek dink ons moet vinniger besluite neem met een van wat ons doen in die voorrye is. Ek dink almal weet ons het 'n goeie scrum en as ons aan dominance kry moet hulle iets anders doen teen dit en dan moet ons beter vinniger aanpas. Obviously is die vooruit frustreerd, hulle voel hulle het nog steeds dominance gehad voor dit gegaan en die oppositie 10 teen omgeloop, maar tussen ons 10 skeieregters ons 'n oplossing kry.
Baie dankie.
Dankie. Go Bonke.